from?
Well, paper comes from trees, but the trees are, while they're sustainably harvested, it's not the tree part that's the problem. It's the fact they're much bulkier, much like these 5 times thicker plastic bags. For every truckload of plastic that you replace with this law, you have to put 7 of them on the road to replace it because they're just so much bulkier. It increases the amount of carbon emissions, the amount of fuel consumption. It's been a tragic law, and these are the things that we're hidden from the public. But as I said, I think a majority of the public will, over time, realize what happened. And I said it was only a narrow victory, which says a lot. In a state like California, if it's only a narrow victory,
sure,
what we see is most of the country probably appreciates the fact that this is bad legislation.
Okay, now walk us through what it means for retailers. I know there's certain cities that already have rules, but what do the rules say? If you're a retailer in California right now, who's impacted by this? How do they fulfill the letter of the law, and what happens if they don't?
Well, that's interesting. So one of the things that is kind of hidden from the public, when you go to the store, and everybody in California will start paying this fee soon, people think it's tax on that bag. These laws never started passing. The environmentalists were the biggest lobbyists on. It was the retailers. Because these are 6-cent paper bag, or that 5 times thicker bag is 6 cents. The retailers lobbied so that they would be forced to charge 10 cents per bag. This is actually going to turn retail bags into the highest margin and the highest revenue producing item in the store now. When you go to the checkout, if you didn't bring your own container to place your goods in, if you take a paper bag or one of these thicker bags, it'll cost you 10 cents per bag, and all of that money becomes profit for the stores. And of that dime, 4 cents of its profit, and only 6 cents goes to the bag. So you can imagine who funded the campaign against it.
So what about workers who were involved in the production of plastic bags? Are their jobs in trouble, or can they convert their factories to make the thicker bags? Talk about the real human capital here.
Oh, absolutely. That's a really good point, because most of these bags are being imported from overseas. The retail bags that they're phasing out, again, the one that has less plastic, less of an environmental footprint, were made in the United States. A lot of the bags are now going to be replaced with foreign-made bags because the equipment that they're using is, mostly based overseas. So we're throwing away American jobs to do this. We're increasing our environmental footprint. We're putting fees on families, and it's, I think it's something that over time there'll be buyer's remorse, almost literally, at the checkout.
Now talk with us about this picture painted